Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is the unboxing of Bayonetta the Climax Edition on PlayStation 3. Now, bit of forewarning, I have already attempted to do a video on this, but unfortunately the audio is a bit screwed up, so instead of messing about, I just thought I'd redo the whole video again, and it'd save a lot of time. So, here we go. Got this from play.com for anyone that's interested, and here it is. It's the cover. Don't know if you can make it out in the light. It's quite dark. It shows Bayonetta's leg and a few bullets. Kinky. PlayStation 3, PlayStation Network, Bayonetta Climax Edition. It's quite a cool cover. Back of the box. Looks like she's jumping, shooting, being bad, never felt so good. Indeed. Well, get opening the box, see what you get inside. Okay. Oh, this bit of cardboard is because the game and the art book are slightly different sizes, so this piece of cardboard is what they shoved in to make them both appear to be the same size. I don't really see much point in that, but there we go. Anyway, this is the soundtrack that you get with it. It comes in a cardboard case, just says Bayonetta on the front. That's it. The back, you get 6 tracks. Oh, that's a bit of a letdown. Unless it's got a different name, which I don't think it does. I was really hoping that that it would have on it the what's it called? I've forgotten the name of it. Fly Me to the Moon, that they keep using to promote it with, because I thought it was a really good song. But oh well. It's the official soundtrack, just missing the main song that they've been promoting the game with. This is the disc. I don't really know if that symbol means anything. I've not been keeping up with too much hype because I've really wanted to be surprised by this one. It's the game, we'll get to that in a bit. And the art book. Now, already the art book looks really cool. It's a hardback, it's not like one of those paper wafer thin things. According to the box, I think it's 36 pages, but I think that 2 of those, they classify that as the actual cover. But anyway, let's have a look. Okay, the first bit of art is Bayonetta crawling on the floor with her tongue slightly sticking out. Kinky. The next picture is of Bayonetta stood in a slightly flirty pose with her tongue sticking out. And then you get an introduction from the game's director. It's in 3 different languages. English, I think the second one's French, but I could be wrong. The third one, I've no idea. It might be Spanish, but I won't want to put money on that. I'm just going to flip through the pages to give you an idea as to what the art looks like. Because sometimes when people do these, they just kind of go, and that's it. So I'm going to give you a quick look on some of the pages in a bit more detail. I apologise if there's a bit of reflection, but it's really difficult because it's that glossy, the pages, and it's all black, so it's going to happen. I don't really know who any of these characters are because, like I say, I've not been following too much of the hype. It doesn't look like there's any text with the pictures, and I kind of like having text there, just so it gives you a bit more information, a bit of background information on the picture, what's going on, you know, the development process. But I don't know, they're really well done, they're really cool looking, so it's kind of okay. Oh, it looks like there is some concept art. Some notes with it, but it's all in Japanese, so unless you speak Japanese, that's kind of bad for you. Luca owner of a elaborate scarf. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name. Rodin. I think if the trailer's got anything to do with it, he actually makes the guns in the game. Enzo. Yeah, ever since I first saw this guy in the E3 trailer, I wondered, could this be the lost love child of Danny DeVito and a Man in Black? I don't know. Oh yeah, whilst I'm flicking through, there's actually 3 versions of this game that you could get. Well, 4 if you just include the game on its own. There was this version, the Climax Edition, and there was the Scarborough Fair Edition, which came with a free gun. Now, the other version was called Leading Ladies, and it came with a DVD. It wasn't quite clear what was on it. It just said something like protagonists, females. I'm guessing it's about TV shows where the lead characters are female, but it really sounded quite poor compared to both the other versions, so that's why I avoided that one. But the reason why I avoided the Scarborough Fair version, the one where you get the little model gun, was the picture didn't really give you any information as to how big the gun was, what it was made of. You know, it was just a render. But with this, it was kind of a safe bet, so that's why I went with this version. I would have been quite disappointed if I'd have got the box and you get the gun and it's about this big, because usually when you get figurines and models with collector's editions, that's usually how big they are, and it's kind of a bit of a letdown, even though sometimes they're really detailed. But I hope you are satisfied with it if you did get that one. And finally, Bayonetta with her legs in the air, stroking it. Even more kinkiness. And finally the game. As far as I'm aware, there isn't any... There's no bonus content in here that I can see. It's the manual, which is in black and white, but there's a lot of character profiles, both the heroes and the villains, I believe, so that looks kind of cool. And the disc. So yeah. Well, so in terms of a collection, well, heck with that, let's leave that out for now. When you consider that this was, I can't remember, I think it was either $35 or $39.99. When you consider that lately games are going for 45 quid upwards sometimes, this is an amazing value for money. I mean, think about it. You've got the game, you've got a hardcover art book, you've got the soundtrack, even though it is missing my favourite song that I've heard so far, and it comes in this giant box. And all this is cheaper than, I don't know, say just look at the top 10 charts at the minute. It's cheaper than the majority of them that's there, and it's a collector's edition. I mean, you can't really fault it, and especially considering the quality of it all. I mean, the box is well made, the art book's really detailed. It really feels like good quality. You know, it's not going to fall apart. The game itself, it's gotten lots of really good ratings on it. I don't know what the rest of the tracks on the soundtrack are like, so I'll have to reserve judgment on that. But when you consider sometimes you end up paying £10, £20 in some cases, and sometimes twice the price of a game just for a collector's edition, this is an amazing bargain. So if you want this game and you're not sure on what collector's edition to get, I would definitely consider this one if there are any still available. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, rate it. If you didn't, you're still watching. But yeah, have fun, go crazy, blow stuff up. Actually, don't blow stuff up, because then I might get in trouble. But anyway, have fun, guys. See you around.